Hello, 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 hello. So, this is going to be a reading for the collective, and we're just going to see what messages Spirit has for you. So, let's just jump in and get started, shall we? So, if these messages don't resonate, no biggie. We'll check out some of the other videos or just check back next time. If any messages along the way do resonate, please hit the like button or share or subscribe. And let's see. Thank you so much, Spirit Guide, Guide for Spirit Level 1 Protection. What messages do you have for our beautiful Numinous Collective? Oh, all right. So we got Saturn energy here popping out right away off the rip. So you could be an Aquarius, you could be a Capricorn. Oh, specifically a Capricorn. We have 10th house energy here. So I feel like there's something that you're putting a lot of discipline towards, a lot of structure. So this could be work, this could be something going on in your life where you're having to be responsible, or maybe you're just, tackling all your responsibilities. Um, there could be something that's really difficult, or you could be feeling limited a little bit with this energy. But Saturn represents, structure here, going after your being mature and handling things in a traditional sense. Now, Saturn energy can be a little difficult, it can be very tough. It does represent father energy as well. So you could be a father, or you could just be in a strong authoritative sense, or like maybe working out of a masculine energy as well. I'm not saying you have to be a male, but you could be tapping into that more stronger, assertive, taking action, direction side, asserting more self-control. You also have Pluto here as well, and Pluto just went into Aquarius. Saturn's in Pisces. Pluto is now in Aquarius. So again, you could be one of those signs. This feels like here there's a so there could be so your responsibilities could be transforming, or you could find yourself being faced with more responsibilities. A sense, some of you could like be like in a leadership role, or you could be someone who fulfills this leadership role, or you could be working with someone who is an authority, and maybe something's going to transform within that dynamic here. You could also be feeling like things are really intense right now. Some of you are getting your teeth cleaned. I don't know where I got that from. Also, something could be changing with like your bones, or something within your skeletal, or whatever. I don't know. I'm feeling though like something is changing around your structure or your foundation. Okay. You also have Virgo energy here, so you could be a Virgo, or this is also, it feels more so like if this isn't like your day-to-day life, this could be within your work environment, but it does feel like something that's more considered routine. Something is changing within your routine. Something's changing within your responsibilities. Some of you could be faced with more. Some of you are stepping into a leadership role or an authoritative role. You could be receiving, notoriety or recognition for an achievement or an accomplishment. I am hearing an older male though. So something with an older male or a father figure. This could be somebody that you're dealing with. Okay. So what do you want collective to know in regards to these messages here? How is this helping the collective, this energy? Okay. 8th house. All right. That's Scorpio. We already got Pluto here. So you could be a Scorpio, or embodying this energy. Sag is on the bottom, so you could be a Sagittarius. But I do feel that something is changing here. Okay, so some of you are going to be investing in, I feel like you're investing more into yourself or a new approach. You know, maybe some of you are also making changes to your health. You could be finding more ways to make these changes to your health. You could be finding yourself, you know, more solitary, or you know, more methodically trying, like taking more, like being more intentive, like having more intention towards these changes that you're making. Some of you are like keeping this to yourself. You're not really sharing this energy with anyone, or, you know, with a lot of people. uh let's see, there could be a contract that's changing as well. So I don't know if this is, you know, again, within your work. This could be your personal life. But there's a big change, there's a big transformation. And I feel like you're also leveling up. Like you've become more wise. You've become more disciplined. It took a lot of restraint, or it was very difficult, you know, undergoing this transformation. Some of you could also be like signing on an inheritance or some sort of investment. Some of you could like be signing off on like investments, or even maybe reaping the benefits of those. And then with the Sag energy here, there's a voyage. You know, some of you are also like, you had to work really hard to become more independent, or you had to like go through this intense rebirth or intense ending of a cycle. If there's something you've been like questioning or suspicious about or obsessing over, I do feel like you are tapping into a personal power where you're gonna be able to, you know, to make these changes. You're also like increasing your personal power so you can motivate yourself to get out of a situation, or to get out of a, you know, a cycle, because Saturn and Pluto represent like karmic life cycles, life lessons, um, you know, things that are continuous and really hard to get out of, but transformational when you do. So like you're gonna be like basically a completely different person in some degree. Um, some of you have been seeking this for a really long time. I feel like whatever you've been seeking also has been seeking you. So right now in this period, you could just be feeling like you're undergoing this intense transformation. Things are really heavy right now. You know, you just kind of want things to be perfect. You could be trying to focus really hard on trying to make something perfect, but I feel like the universe is going to show you that perfectionism is just a way to set yourself up for a failure, basically, because there's no such thing as perfect. And we all know, well, maybe we all don't know, but if you know anything about Virgo energy, very analytical, very much paying attention to detail, you know, really likes to make sure that things are perfect, you know, very critical. So you could have been like really hard on yourself, or there was someone who may have been really hard on you during this transition or this change, but it does feel like you're going to be breaking out of something, um, to reconnect back with something more meaningful, more, it still is deep, intense energy here, but there's more meaning to it. It's almost like it's going to be worth the risk, or, you know, you could be feeling like something that you're doing, these changes are well worth the risk. You know, you feel like it's going to bring you a lot more happiness, a lot more freedom. And if you're not someone who's like this, I feel like this is what you're soon going to be doing, like doing something that allows you to feel more independent, more generous, and more enthusiastic about what's coming towards you, or or whatever this situation is. So what else is coming up for the collective that connects to this situation here? Unfolding. Please clarify the wisdom card for a collective. Yeah, so anything that you were going through that was really difficult, challenging, you could have been feeling like something is testing you, like you've been tested here. The universe loves to test, loves to see if you've learned your lesson here. And this girl with the snake, maybe you at first were someone who was very empathic. I mean, you still could be, or someone very compassionate. Girl with the snake is kind of like it's like the narcissist with an empathic sort of energy. So someone who's very charming, someone who's very easygoing, very open, vulnerable, and then someone who can easily be manipulated or used or persuaded, or someone who allows someone to be this type of way, to be manipulative. And it's about setting boundaries here. So I feel like whatever these changes that have been taking place is Saturn is making sure that you're standing on your boundaries, so you're not going to keep going through these same patterns and lessons over and over. And with Saturn in Pisces, it's a very spiritual lesson, and that kind of goes hand in hand right here. So you could have Pisces somewhere in your chart. You may find yourself always being, a victim in some sense, or, someone who attracts intense people, or people who like to use up your energy, energetically, like vampires or something like that, people who are just draining or selfish. So Saturn is really about making sure that you are being firm, okay? That you are being realistic, that you're, grounding yourself, you're restraining yourself, but also going after your ambitions, things that are allowing you to focus more on your path, your purpose. So clarify the transformation. Clarify transformation. Oh. So a lot of people are going to recognize this transformation here. Somebody is hiding feelings for you, hiding something from you. I'm not saying it has to be bad. I don't know if it's bad or good. I just feel like something is hidden here because you have these glasses and this mask card. So something is like you can't fully see it yet. You can't fully see it's like it's like a bird's eye view. So you need to zoom in, or this could even be trying to focus on this transformation here, or people are like really going to be focused on you. I do feel like this is something that you've known that has been coming for quite some time, or you've been anticipating this. Some of you could travel to the beach, or you're going to be taking a trip. Look at that. You got ascending here. So you guys are going through this transformation. You were once maybe someone that maybe didn't really have a strong backbone, and you went through a lot of painful or difficult, challenging life lessons or situations that kind of showed you what more you need to apply in order to, to not be used up, to not get taken advantage of. And you're applying what you've learned from this test. So you're applying this inner wisdom. Some of you could receive resources that are helping you with this transformation as well. So you're elevating. Okay, you're raising your vibration. You're actually learning from the shit that you've been through. And you're expanding on that. You're expanding on the positive attributes of it. You know, so now you're like I said, making changes to your health, or to your diet, or you're becoming more spiritual, or you're becoming more inclined. Some of you are practicing spells and potions, and spending time in nature. Some of you could be doing things with herbs, mushrooms. I don't know if you guys like to trip or something. But something here is ascending to a new phase. Some of you are tripping on mushrooms, and that's why you're going through this elevation here, because you're high. But it does feel like there is a real high that's happening here as well. Some of you are going to be you're preparing yourself for a union. Okay, so a romantic connection. Yeah, we have passion here on the bottom. Okay, so if you're already connected with someone, this connection can elevate or ascend to a new level, or this is just you doing this on your own. Clarify the intimacy card. So there could be someone around who I'm getting a few different things here. So there could be someone around that you were intimate with, and they were someone who's self-sabotage. And I feel like now with this energy, they're wanting to repair or work on this connection or rebuild, again, ascend to this new phase, to I heard a higher dimension. I also hear that you being intimate with this person has changed something with them that's making them want to be more persistent. Maybe they've been someone that's always sabotaged things. This could even be you as well. Like maybe in some sort of way you've always sabotaged what you needed to do, what you needed to change. For others of you, you're cutting out someone who, you have two snake energies here. So some of you are getting rid of someone who was very snaky, deceptive, sneaky. Okay, they could have had you like in a third party with another person, or they just weren't being real. Something's changing with that though, because then you have love here on the bottom. So some of you are putting it into a karmic connection, or this karmic connection is also elevating, and you guys are shedding this. You're either shedding literally this person, you're letting this energy go, or you're shedding an old version of yourself. Maybe you were this person who was deceptive, or you used your abilities to manipulate, to get your way, to use, or to enable, and now you're setting boundaries here. Okay, so let's pull some tarot here to conclude the reading for the collective. What's going to be the outcome from this? What is this leading the collective to, please, Spirit? What's going to be the outcome? What's going to be the overall outcome? Seven of Swords. Some of y'all are like, you're silently making these changes. Some of you aren't letting people see what's going on. Like you're hiding something. You're hiding an aspect of yourself or what you're going through. Some of you are hiding the struggle, or hiding the challenge. Others of you are cutting out sneaky manipulative, deceptive behavior. You're being strategic, or you're going to start to be more strategic. Some of you do need to keep some of these things to yourself. If this is someone that you're dealing with, they could be silently making these changes. You may not suspect it, or you may not know what's going on. Or you may not even see it coming. You're over it though. Like, you're like, I'm over these lessons, these tests. You know, you're just ready to be in that period of the ascension. And I also kind of feel like you could be focusing on this one thing. You know, some of you are like really strongly focused and watching and looking at this one thing. Four Cups is like feeling like you missed the opportunity, or you could also be not seeing how good something really is because you're too focused on the loss of something else or what could have been, or more focused on how you wanted it to go. This also feels like something taking place that it's just going how it's going to go, how you don't expect it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so you got the Ace of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. So you are going to get the clarity. So like if somebody's been like deceptive or lying, whatever, you are going to get the clarity that you need. You're going to receive the information that you need. There's something you are cutting out too. Like, I feel like somebody is almost turning their life around. You could be meeting someone new, getting a new friend, starting a new career, new job, new project. You know, you could be, some of you, you've been in like this solitary period, you know, or you could be in that right now. And what you don't see is that you will be able to be out more, socializing, being more expressive, feeling more open, more connected. Because like right now, it just seems like you could feel like you're maybe under this heavy energy of like you don't know what's going on. Things aren't really as bad as they seem, is the energy. So things could feel and seem worse than they really are. I feel like there could be this energy where you may need to you know, have more of a sense of gratitude, a more sense of like appreciation here towards, you know, how far you've come. You have the Devil too, though. So some of y'all are going to be, you know, getting it on, okay? Ooh, you got the King of Wands here, so it could be with a fire sign, a Leo, Aries, or a Sag. Somebody really attractive, very bold. This could even be you if you are a masculine or if you identify as a male. So you could find yourself being more open, more intimate, indulging more and more pleasures, being more careful of toxicities, because especially with Saturn and Pluto, they're going to clean all that out. You know, they're gonna clean all that out. Anything that, if you are still attached to anything that's not for your greater good, that's gonna get cleared out. So just be careful with this Devil here, because this Devil could be saying that it depends, right? Because the Devil energy doesn't always have to be so detrimental. if you're using that attachment for the greater good of yourself, which maybe you could be with this Nine of Cups, you're using it more as an emotional fulfillment, or to, you know, to connect into pleasurably earthly things. But don't be cautious to not overindulge in those things during this time, it could say, because that could lead to more sabotage. And right now your energy is in rebuilding. Okay. So cautious if you are a masculine, uh, you know, or if you deal with a masculine, this could be the energy of the rebuilding. Or like I said, if you identify that energy, it's feeling more so like there could be this masculine energy that could potential self-sabotage. But it is very strong that this energy is here, that you could work on something and rebuild it. Yeah, some of you could really find yourself in a commitment or even maybe a marriage. Oh wow, you got the Ace of Cups here too. Dang, you got the Hierophant. Some of y'all are getting married in the future. Look at that. You got Ace of Cups, the Justice, the King of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Hierophant. Some of y'all are definitely going to be married, or getting married, or just going to be in a connection here. Some of you are ascending to something that's more traditional. Making things right, or someone is trying to make things right with you, or make things right within your foundation, you know, within your family. You could have a father as well. I feel like somebody could have a father that's trying to reconnect with them and make something right, or bring the family unit back together, or bring it closer, or try to do traditional things with the family. There's a lot of emotional fulfillment here, though, that is soon to come. And there is going to be an opportunity here. And if you notice in this Four of Cups, this is the Ace of Cups that he's waiting on. You see, the Ace of Cups comes from the divine. And he's looking at that. Even though he's got these other cups here, but he's so focused on this offer that he's wanting. And that offer is coming. But it's like, don't lose sight of these other cups that are still here. So what other things do you have around you that are still working out for you? You know, so don't sabotage this because you're waiting so strongly on this offer. It is coming. In regard, you know, and it doesn't have to just be a love offer. So whatever it is that you're like, there's like a hold up, there's a delay. Yeah, it's coming. It is. So we have Capricorn energy here. We have Pisces. We have Aries, Leo, Sag, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, and Virgo. I mean, we have every sign, honestly, but I just wanted to shoot out the strongest ones. So those are the messages that I have for you. I hope they helped, and thanks so much for watching. Peace, love, and blessings. Bye.